Welcome to North Carolina News with your news reporter, Taylor Wagner. I'm here with the young Nick Harper, who truly has an amazing story to tell. Young Nick Harper lost his father at a very young age. Along the way, he has found many sources of comfort, but he mostly tends to reside in a puddle. Nick Harper is here with us now. Nick, it's a pleasure to have you. And I see that you brought one of your friends.
This is the ghost, the second, named after my first ghost.
Now, what happened to your first ghost?
Well, the ghost was very sick, actually. He came down with an gravely ill disease.
Ooh. Now, Nick, now what exactly happened to your father?
Well, he was in a very, very surprising car accident.
Now, I know that it was very surprising to hear that your father and mother were both dead.
It was very surprising.
Now, how did you found this out on your own, I believe, right?
I did. My Aunt Justine told me. She broke the news. And I just felt, honestly, very terrible about it, that I put my family through so much stress and pressure because of my inability to face the facts of what really happened to me.
Now, I know that you learned a lot of life lessons with this puddle, correct?
Correct, yes.
So, can we play the footage from when with the puddle?
Do you know anything about love? Yes. Well, what is it, and why does it cause so much pain? Love is like the air, or time. Time? Yes, it's there, but it's invisible. You can't touch it, or see it, but it's there.
That's some extraordinary footage right there. So, I'm just going to ask you a little more about the puddle and what it really meant to you.
The puddle was actually everything at the time. I mean, I can't exactly explain what I heard. I heard voices on voices on voices, and eventually it just dwindled down to the puddle's voice. I heard my father's voice. I heard a little bit of everything in that puddle, and he taught me so many life lessons, and I have no words to explain.
Now, how did you feel when that black dog at the end started to approach you?
I was petrified. I mean, I do not like dogs my entire life, and it was just a very scary experience, that black dog.
Yeah, I can only imagine. But when he licked up your only friend in the world, how did that feel?
I mean,
can we get tissue? Can we get tissue, somebody?
I got one.
It's alright, it's alright. A napkin would do, anything. But do explain your feelings. Thank you. Now explain your feelings, please.
Here's the black dog!
Ah! We're gonna bring him in. Come here, Dickie. Now this is the black dog, everyone. You're friends with him now, I believe, right?
Caught me off guard.
I'm sorry. Now the cat doesn't look so... Oh, okay, that's enough of that. Now we have to give Nick a little break, so now we're going to go interview Justine, another parental figure in Nick's life. Now, Justine, I would offer you water, but I know you have your preferences. Oh.
I always carry it with me.
Oh.
Can I please get a refill?
Oh. Alright, now I'm just going to ask you a few questions about how you felt when you were with Nick. Did you feel like you and Nick were very close?
I've always been worried about Nick.
Now I see that during the part where Nick finally realized his parents and most of the people he loved were dead. How did you guide him through this tough moment?
I drank through it.
I can only imagine the struggle you felt trying to help Nick through his sleepless nights.
To be honest, I don't really remember it.
That happens sometimes as parental figures, yes, I can understand that. But thank you so much for coming here with us today, and we will go on to interviewing the next, well, his love interest, Pam.
There better be free refreshments back.
And now we're going to interview Pam Sue in spirit. Now, Pam Sue, you were the love interest of Nick.
Yeah, I kissed him on home plate.
Yes, you did. Now, I don't even understand how Nick could have felt when he lost you. How did you feel when
Well, he walked me around in business.
Yeah.
And then I kissed him on home plate.
That must have been a very, very good experience for you. But now that I know, you died along with your mother, in what type of accident was it?
I'm not quite sure, I don't remember.
I believe it was a train.
It was a train?
Yes.
That's it.
And then when Nick believed he met you, well, saw you and your mother in the diner that one day. Now,
I wasn't really there, I was buried in the ground.
yeah, okay, so...
I'm dead.
Yes, I believe that. So, I don't really believe there's much more we can tell about this character, so we're just going to move on. Now, as Justine would say,
let's wrap it up!
Nick was messed up in the head. Everyone turned out to be dead, even his mother who died in the bed.
The ghost was Nick's best friend. Too bad it had to end. He had to put him to rest, and the feeling was not the best.
even his dad was gone, no one helped Nick move on.
Then the puddle came along, helping Nick become strong.
Pam Sue was the girl that Nick kissed at home plate. Too bad she was dead. He didn't even get a first date.
Dr. Kemper tried to help Nick come clean, but Nick just thought that the doctor was being mean.
Farmer Bluff died from an accident with his tractor. It's a shame he never got to share his laughter.
It was time for the puddle to come to an end.
Goodbye, my friend.
The puddle said,
Now everyone important to Nick was truly dead.
a special thanks to all the characters for coming to North Carolina News all the way from Ohio.
2, 3.